What's going on all right now, Keith? That is the question, and you know, I guess until we know at that point, we might have a small stream today too, because I think we've only got 6 people currently. So we'll see who all makes it in here today. But we do have our very big Star Wars breakup there, Galaxy and Masterwork. That one's up there. That is definitely the big one of the day. They're actually all like pretty decent, I guess. There's One Piece is there, Disney's there. I do have football for later. We could do some football. We could do some baseball. But for now, we got some pretty decently sized breaks, I would say. But how's it going, Keith and Johnny and Bojarg and Clinton? I saw Eric, Brad, Emma. Good to see you all. So, I don't know. Easy's not in here yet. I know he's a St. Louis fan, but how about Josh Baez having the most insane start to a major league career? 3 home runs in first 3 major league at-bats. That is kind of crazy. His cards, as soon as he got called up too, now everything just started skyrocketing. I had his autos. Like, we opened a ton of 2022 Bowman. I think it, back when everybody was looking for Ellie, but we pulled 2 of his autos, an orange and a green Bowman first Josh Baez auto, and I had those for so many shows, and we had them in our like $15 to $30 card box, and they just didn't move. And now all of a sudden the orange one's $3,000 and the green one is $900. So kind of crazy. I finally ended up selling those earlier this year, though, in March. So the person who ended up getting those had definitely made off with a great steal, assuming they still have them. How's it going, Big J? I'm glad that you're safe and there was no, at least the damage to your truck was minimal. That's still not necessarily a good thing, but yeah. Oh, I bet, Bojarg. I mean, I think that's just the way things are going. I mean, I couldn't even sell the Josh Baez auto, and now, next thing you know, it's a $3,000 car. So I think that's just the way it works. It's just up and down. Yikes, $3,500 to remove the tree. Man, Big J, You've gone through it recently, huh? Replacing a basement, having a tree fall down. I'm sure the truck's gonna cost some money too. Like, that's crazy. Not a good crazy either. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some better things that you probably want to do with that cash, right? Not exactly what you had planned. Sometimes homeownership is great, and sometimes it's not so great. I love it, Bojarg. Oh, really? It was number 2? What was number 1, Johnny? Oh, okay. The $10 million patch card? That was from a while ago, though. I feel like, wasn't that like 2 weeks ago, though? Or that's, are we talking about a different card? That was from the one that the guy pulled in Florida, though, right? Because he sold the patch for $11 million. How's it going, Marcos? Good to see ya. That's crazy, though. I mean, still. But I thought that was 2 weeks ago, unless there's a different gold Otani patch. But either way, Otani's always going to win, so... I know, right, Bojarg? And then he ended up getting fingerprinted, and I don't know if he has to do jail. I think the last article I saw said he was going to have to do jail time, which, I mean, that's how it should be. But I guess the card ended up going back to the owner, but still, like, what are you thinking? Why? How did you think you were going to get away with that, right? Wow, that's a great card, Marcos. Nice. You got the Otani one. That's awesome. That is a huge hit. We had the... Yeah, out of the case of Chrome that we had, it was a... the World Series at night, but it was the Will Smith version. Oh, okay, Johnny, that makes sense. Yeah, that's still crazy then. The single versus the dual, that is okay. Wow, that's crazy. Several $1 million. I mean, it just would be nice to pull one of those, right? But Marcos, that's crazy though. That's a great hit. Yeah, right? But, I mean, I get it at the same time, but also, you're talking about Otani. Cooper Flag is probably going to be great. Not going to lie. But So is Victor Wembanyama. However, when you compare those two to Shohei, there has not been a Shohei in the history of baseball. So, I mean, unless somebody came out in basketball and it just was like scoring 40 points a game again, I don't know how you even compare any of that to Shohei. Like, what he's doing, both offense and defense, it's crazy. I know, right, Johnny? And that's not a knock on any of the other players in baseball, any of the other superstars for football, even Brady, like Tiger Woods. The things that all of these people did are phenomenal, and they are the best in their sport. Like, it's true. But that doesn't compare to Shohei. Shohei is just that good. So it's pretty insane. I hope so, Keith. That's the plan, right? Oh, Streamlabs is brutal. Come on, Streamlabs. I know, right, Johnny? We should. Get Streamlabs out of here. What are they saying? Nice, Keith. There you go. Teach Streamlabs. Might have a light day today, guys. We got Disney, a Star Wars, and a One Piece. Yeah. Well, we got a whole 9, so I don't know. Actually, that reminds me, saying whole 9. This weekend, so it was my mother-in-law and brother-in-law's birthday, so we had a great weekend, had some lobster, fantastic dinner. How's it going, Mike? How's it going, Clinton? But it was great. Like, delicious dinner, fun games. One of the games, how's it going, Man Jim? Good to see ya. Was called 29 something 9. It's a golf game, but you get 8 cards, so kind of funny. There's 9 rounds, but you get 8 cards. At first I was confused. I was like, what, 8? But then you have to try to get like the lowest score, so you flip the cards over and you try to switch them out, hoping you get the lowest score possible. It was pretty fun. There's Easy. How's it going, Easy? That is the truth, right? Easy. If I had known, I would have saved those Josh Baez cards for you. You probably still would have got a good deal, because even in May, the prices of the Josh Baez Bowman first autos, the green one at least, was $100. Now it's up to $900. The orange that we had is now last sold $3,000. But yeah, it was crazy. Just wait for rookies. I mean, that makes sense. It was crazy though. Who thinks Baez is gonna have another home run in this next game? If that happens, I don't know. That would be one of the craziest starts to a career. I mean, it's already the craziest start to a career ever, because he had 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. But today, the Cardinals start playing an hour and 20 minutes. He has another home run today. It's just going to be craziness. Oh, it was a double header today? Okay. I mean, I guess he got on base at least. But that's rough. We'll I guess he was also 0 for 5 yesterday, so there was that day too. But yeah, besides his start for 3 for 4, I mean, how's it going, Replin? Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, Reed. Hopefully work's going okay, not too crazy for you. Oh, did he? 4 home runs? All right, that's gonna be tough though. We'll have to see if he can keep it up, because I mean, you go 3 for 4 and then you go 0 for 5, 0 for 4, and we'll see what happens in the next game today. But that's kind of rough. 3 strikeouts, 1 strikeout. We'll see what he does in this one. I don't know. It might be for those people that sold their cards for 3,000. That's probably the most that you're ever gonna get out of them. So hey, good deal to you, I guess. No matter what happens though, still such a crazy start to a career. How's it going, Tina? Blaze Jordan, says Replin. What team is he on now, Replin? Is he still with the Red Sox? Oh, he's on the Cardinals too? Okay. I mean, yeah, he's not doing bad either. Hitting 250. I don't know. Sports are one of those crazy things, right? Where one game, all of a sudden, all the cards that were there just boom. We are hoping to run it today, Tina. That's the Disney break, 352. We got 6 full, 3 25% fillers, and 4 10% fillers left in that one. If you guys want more fillers, I can always put more of those in there. But we'll see what we can get going today. How's it going, Ron? Sounds good, Adam. I appreciate ya. Adam picking up some Star Wars fillers, says to give them all to chat. I do have some exciting news. I don't know. So last week I talked about it a little bit. How's it going, James? Good to see you. I talked about it a little bit last week and said there's going to be some pretty awesome World Cup boxes coming out. I don't know if any of you have watched on YouTube the World Cup preferred hobby boxes. They were up on Walmart for quite a while, but if you haven't seen any of those, you might want to watch. I'm just gonna say that you might want to watch them because they have been insanely good. I wish I could order all of them, which I cannot do, of course, but either way, I really wish I could. And I think we're gonna have to just do a bracket break series if I can make it work, but those boxes will be well worth it. Oh, what did you, Easy? Nice. That's awesome, Easy. That's a great pull. Nice. Yeah, there you go. You can add it right next to your other silver party too. Unless you already sold that one. I'm sorry, Ron. I know. I mean, I feel bad putting this up there. I know it's an expensive rate. It's Masterwork and it's Star Wars Galaxy. These boxes have gone crazy in price. These boxes started out crazy in price and they've just gone up. But I don't know. I priced it as low as I could get for y'all. So hopefully, I still felt bad putting it up there. I know it's a little over 100, which we don't do a lot of spots that are worth that much, but I had to give it a shot. There's some pretty incredible pulls out of these two boxes here. How's it going, Rasani? I know, right, E.T.? It doesn't make sense. I don't think that people realize that the Silver Party prisms are case hits or SSPs because there's only one per case, and unless you get the ones from Dick's, then we got two in our case, but I don't think people know that. So it might be worth collecting them. How much is the Caitlyn? The Caitlyn was like 300 last time we checked, but it might be a super cheap, if you wanted to collect them all, super cheap SSP collection to do, because you can pick them up for $3. $150 to 2. Yeah, which is not bad for a case hit Caitlyn card. Might not have the crazy chase and desire that all the other ones do, but talking about a case hit, getting a Caitlyn for that price is not bad. So yeah, I don't know what all of you had going on this weekend. I hope you had a good weekend, whatever it was. But lobster and steak dinner, and then just playing really fun board games that whole time. I don't know how many rounds of, I think it's called Play 9. I'm gonna look it up. But we played so many rounds of it, and that was a fun game. Yeah, it's called Play 9. Apparently, they have it at Dick's Sporting Goods, too. Oh, well, maybe not anymore. I guess they did have it there. But that's the game. We played lots of it. It was super fun. Yeah, surf and turf, some Play 9 cards. I mean, I can't complain at all. So fun. I mean, we definitely can't do that all the time, Ron. I do apologize. But for now, for the rest of the month, we'll have to have some shrimp top ramen also, because it was not cheap. Let me tell you, it was not cheap. But it happens once a year, so I don't know. Gotta celebrate when you can. Buffalo shrimp tacos? I can't say that I've ever thought of or heard of that, Reblin, but it does sound good, actually. It does sound interesting anyway. I can't say for sure if I would like it, but buffalo shrimp. I don't know. Nice. Hey, there you go, Big J. I mean, yeah, but still, I never thought about putting buffalo sauce and shrimp together, so there you go. At least Saturday was good, Big J. You gotta have some fun in life, and the way that it's gone recently, it does make it tough, but everybody's safe. You got to go golf, you had prime rib. Can't complain, right? That sounds delicious, Mike. The Brazilian steakhouse that we usually go to has, I mean, they bring everything out, of course, but it's pineapple, and then they put some sweet stuff on the outside and then roast it. It is so good. So good. I would just go there and eat pineapple if I could, but you know, gotta have some protein. Also, yeah, and it's definitely, if you don't get a meat coma afterwards, you did it wrong, because we also get the same thing every time we go to a Brazilian steakhouse. So much meat. They just keep bringing it out, more stuff to try. So good, too. James, were you at home? Or did you rent a hotel to go to a wrestling pay-per-view marathon? Pretty soon now. We are 3 weeks, 1, 2. Yeah, we are 3 weeks away officially from regular season football. I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's gonna be a tough one. First game, the Patriots versus the Seahawks again. I don't think the Patriots are gonna get as absolutely demolished by the Seattle as they did in the Super Bowl. But I do still think it's going to be a tough matchup. How's it going, Bootney? Thank you. I appreciate it. For Star Wars, you got the Star Wars one? Thank you. Good luck. I can't wait to rip this one. As I told people, I know it's expensive, but these boxes are expensive. And, like, these are the classic Star Wars products for the artwork. If you do not like Star Wars art, I don't understand how you couldn't like these products. Galaxy is always amazing. Such great cards. Masterwork, yes, they have great art, but the sketches are, you get the sketches, you get all of the just hand-drawn stuff, so it's just awesome. I'll do my best. Thanks for hopping in. Welcome in, by the way. Good to have you here. Yes, I saw that, Mike. The Macklin Celebrini Gold Outburst sold for $1.28 million. Talk about a hockey card. Sounds good, James. Thanks for stopping by. I know people got work. It's kind of crazy. But I appreciate you stopping in. Maybe we'll see you a little later, too. I mean, if I remember, Mike, that card, it officially outsold a Gretzky rookie now. Not the Gretzky 10, because there's only like 1 or 2 of them. But did it outsell a Wayne Gretzky PSA 9, if I remember correct? Which is crazy. Very crazy. I mean, the kid's good, right? But it comes back to, we're talking about Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky, Tiger Woods, Tom Brady, that kind of thing. Okay, that makes sense. Highest non-Gretzky. That's the way it should be, though, too. But the weird thing, Mario Lemieux, that guy was insanely good, and his stuff didn't go for much either. Right, Big J? The artwork in here, that's why I called the break Star Wars art, because the artwork here, the artwork here, just such a fun couple of products. Star Wars is at 7 full, 14 20% fillers, and 13 10% fillers. I know, they're expensive, Adam. So, Adam and I have been talking a lot too. But Adam, think about it. You compare this break right here to, what would the equivalent? That would be like a half case of preferred World Cup hobby boxes. This or a half case of preferred World Cup. Wow, that's awesome, Ron. You got 15 Marvel numbered cards doing what? Like a giveaway or just opening random boxes or what? I know, right, Adam? Some of these Star Wars cards, though, I've had people come by because they see that I have some at the shows when I'm selling. Man, I have seen some absolutely gorgeous cards, insane cards. One of them was first year? Maybe it was second year. It might have been second year Topps Chrome Star Wars. Luke, a Luke Skywalker auto out of 5. The guy wanted 8,000 for it, and I don't think that was a bad price. It was such a gorgeous card, though. So nice. Up to 430, there you go, easy. I mean, it's a Wimby 101. I would say, I don't know, I'm gonna say that it ends up at 6K probably, 5,500 maybe. Oh, interesting. So they gave spots and then they gave cards. That's a very interesting way to do things. Easy, did you get to choose when you put the card up or when they started the sale of it? Or did they just, you sent it in and then they just assigned you a time? Because the downside for you is that it's not during the hype of basketball season. Because if you had gotten it during the finals, for example, I don't know, I think you could have got an easy 8 to 9K from it. How's it going, Pops? I do actually have one piece up there today, Pops. It's not the cheapest, but I do have 10 of these boxes. I know, that is also true. How's it going, Ghost? Good to see ya. That's one of those catch-22s, right? Is this a good card to have now and sell it? Or do I wait to sell it because other one-of-ones are coming out and then this price goes down? Like, it's a very interesting market. Oh, I hope she's doing okay, Pops. Hopefully not like too hard of a surgery and a pretty easy recovery. Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that though, Easy, because since it's Again, not a bad card, right? It is a Victor Wembanyama. It is a 1 of 1. But because it's the Turkish cards, I don't think that it will ever be at the point that that card will sell for a house. So I think you probably made a good choice, honestly. Oh, I mean, that's no fun, Pops, but at least it's not a horrible thing. Hopefully she got there in plenty of time and it wasn't like, I don't know, hopefully she didn't have to suffer too bad before it was removed or anything. Yeah, I agree with you. That's not gonna happen. Easily, Wemby is the best player to ever play the game, so I mean, there's no point that we go down that road. Nobody will ever be that. I do agree with that statement, Adam. Here's the thing. I mean, it's kind of like Brady and Manning, right? Like, Brady played for the number of years, has all these records. Yes, he won Super Bowls, and he clearly did that. Like, he was the one that did it. Manning was also good, but look at his stats. We talk about the rivalry between Brady and Manning. Peyton Manning was a great quarterback. But look at his teams when he won the Super Bowl and his stats. Like, it wasn't Manning. He was very much a part of the team. But Manning did not win the Super Bowls. Okay? I mean, I guess you could say so is LeBron with all of the flopping that he does and the way he changed the league in that instance. The number of carries, you look at how much he travels. I mean, I don't know. We could keep going down the list if you want to. Yeah, that was a crazy season. Can't deny that. He did have an amazing year. Oh, that's right, Johnny. I forgot. There is no traveling in basketball. Yeah, what was I thinking? All right. LeBron would have played like 3 seasons, flopped, everybody would have made fun of him, and I don't think he would have quit, but I think he probably would have gotten kicked out of the league, or at least at the point where nobody wanted to sign him because he just fell down all the time. And like the way he travels and carries, and I don't know. I do agree with you there, Ron. Like, there's no way he could have done that. However, if you take the 80s and 90s basketball players and you put them in the league today, just like the old football players, if you take them, imagine Jerry Rice in the league today. Just the things that they would have done now are that much better. At least that's what I think. It's just, it's hard to compare because they're so different. I think we need to give something away here. What should we do? Probably I'm just gonna give away another Disney spot because I would like to see this one go. So we're gonna give one of these 25% fillers away. I know, right, Adam? That's specifically the player that I was thinking about too, was Larry Bird. He is underrated for greatest all-time basketball players. People never include him in the discussion. That guy was something amazing. Oh, let's just go. I mean, we're talking about 80s and 90s basketball, and we're doing Disney. What better word than magic? We already used magic, but we got magic for Disney. We got Magic Johnson, like, makes it easy. Big J Money, member for 11 months. Thank you, Big J. I've just got an email, guys. 2 years from today, 2028 LA Olympics. I don't know if any of you have gotten tickets or registered to try to get tickets or anything like that. I registered to try to get some, but they are way expensive. So I didn't ever end up buying any, unfortunately. I mean, we could go see a team handball for, I think it was $100 a ticket, but yeah, the prices are kind of gone. So we'll probably just go down there, at least cruise around Olympic Village for a little bit, a couple days, then we'll probably visit family, and then maybe we'll call it a good time there, but there was no way we could buy or afford the opening or closing ceremony tickets because they were like $4,000 a piece. So, yep, not for me. Oh, I'm sorry, Pops. I mean, I got in for both of those, but never ended up getting them. Robbing Rips, how's it going, Robbing? Welcome in. Good to see you again. Yeah, that's kind of weird, Pops. Did you try to re-register? Because they are still doing and opening time slots where you can still buy tickets. Matthew, welcome in, Matthew. Oh yeah, they don't send you a link. You just have to go to the website, Pops. I want to say, so when I was looking at softball, I think the cheapest softball tickets were $400. That was for like second and third row seating. Or not row, section. Second and third row tier. Yeah, that was probably, so you probably got it for the first time slot purchase, which that's when I looked at all the other ones and saw that the opening and closing ceremonies were $4,000. But, yeah, baseball, softball, I looked at tennis. I mean, I looked at a lot of that stuff and they were not cheap. Sadly, all of the $28 tickets were gone. Where's Cheesecake? The poisonous frog is back. What? Wow, Big J just going big time here. 1,200 points? There you go, Big J. All right, let's get you guys copied and put you in a race. I see you, Sardu. I gotcha. Five times first race of the day. We got to do the jetpack race. Good luck, all. Top spot is getting a 25% filler into Disney. Stardew, by the way, crushing the half Topps Chrome Baseball, half Topps Chrome Galaxy break, in which he didn't even know what Galaxy was. But man, he pulled some fantastic cards. Congratulations on that one, Stardew. That was so funny, though. How's it going, Duck Dodgers? Rosani, congratulations, Rosani. Getting yourself a 25% filler for Disney. We also have 6 fillers for Star Wars to give away courtesy of Adam. Let's go ahead and we will do that here. You know what? We're going to do it a little different. We are going to go to Streamlabs. There you go. Exclamation raffle, type that in the chat. Oh, hey there, neighbor Tim. Here, I'll make it at least closer. It's not exactly, but let's go like this. Oh, hidey ho, neighbor Tim. Oh, what you got going on there? That show was pretty funny. I mean, who didn't see that, right? We got 7 full spots left in Star Wars, 15 total spots in that one, 14 20% fillers, 13 10% fillers, 6 of them being given away right here. And then Disney is at 6 full, 2 25% fillers, and 4 10% fillers. And of course, we have One Piece. Wait. No way, Bojarg? She hosts Nat Geo now? What? Oh my goodness. I never saw that that was gonna be a thing. That's crazy. Oh, goodness. 100% Sardu. Hey, you know, she was in one of my favorite movies, Starsky and Hutch with Owen Wilson, when they did the remake of it. That movie is so funny. So do you have any more did you want, so yeah, when they're trying to ask her questions in the locker room? Oh my goodness. What was Carmen Electra's first movie? Oh, I don't know. I do watch funny stuff. I like funny movies. Shanghai Noon, Shanghai Nights. That one also had Owen Wilson, but Jackie Chan was in there. The Chosen One. All right, good to know, Sardu. If I was Starsky and Hutch, that one was about the same time as Dodgeball and Anchorman, and when all those movies were coming out. That was a good run of movies right there. But I love Starsky and Hutch. That was hilarious. Yep, Dukes of Hazzard. Zoolander, that's right. Yeah, Zoolander was then. I mean, also a good movie. My favorite interaction, though, so Ben Stiller, also a big actor throughout all those movies. I don't know, Duck, you probably know this, and that's why I'm bringing it up, but when he is watching tennis, and he's not even the one that said anything, but that's when he got yelled at, like, oh, do you even know how to act? Like, and Ben Stiller was so surprised, like, what? And then just started laughing. But that was with Curios and everything. That guy's something special, let me tell you. But that was pretty funny. I don't know, one of my favorite movies, though, because we just watched it recently, especially with the Winter Olympics happening, was Cool Runnings. How can you not like Cool Runnings? Like, there's so many classic one-liners out of there. How about I draw a line down your head to make it look like a boat? You want to kiss my egg? Lenka. Ja, man. You're frozen? No, man. I'm dead. That's so funny. I love that movie. It's not just like comedies. Comedies are pretty fantastic. Good old John Candy. And the Great Outdoors. There you go, Sardu. John Candy and the Great Outdoors. Big bear. Big bear. Splash. I don't know if I ever saw Splash, Clinton. I'm trying to think what that one was. Easy. Oh. Yep, that's the one, Bojarg. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen that. I'm gonna have to. Maybe we'll do family movie and we'll look up Splash. I don't know that one. Right? The tennis one, Duck? And Ben Stiller's like, what? Yes, I think so, Bojarg. I think I've seen that one. Maybe I didn't see that one then. I'm thinking of what? Oh, I do remember seeing. So I remember seeing the previews for that one. But there was another tennis movie that came out like right before that, and I think that's the one that I saw. Called. It's when they go to Wimbledon. I think it might be called. No, Wimbledon was older. It was a different tennis movie, though. There you go, Ron, tripling up those 15 points. Oh, let's see. All right, I am putting up a discount in the store for Disney. All of the Disney full filler, whatever, 25% off. We're going to try to get this one going. 25% off in the store. Let's see what we can do. Then we have, of course, our big one. We got Star Wars and One Piece. But Disney, you wanted in, you were thinking about it, but you couldn't do it before. 25% off. Now your pocket's richer. Oh, man. Sorry, Ron. Oh no, Clinton. I just got alerted of a stat that Vladdy Jr. has, as of today, hit his 1-year anniversary for not hitting a home run in Toronto. Put the $ in front, Bojarg. Then you got it. Let me go over here. Dodgers getting some store credit. How's it going, Jared? Bojarg, let me get that is now in your account, Bojarg. And Disney is 20% off. How's it going, Jared? Good to see you. It's going well for sure. Had a great weekend, super fun. Delicious food, fun games, good time with family. And now we're here. I'm tired, but it's a good tired. because it was a great weekend. But Disney is 20% off, especially if those of you just redeemed some store credit. Get the most out of it. Go ahead and pick up a Disney spot. And I think what we'll do is we'll just run this one today, whatever happens. And then Star Wars is down to 7 full, 14 20% fillers, 13 10% fillers. Fillers are out. Fillers are out for Disney. That is the truth. Let me take down... I'll take down 2 full spots. Right, if you wanted a Disney filler, I did put up some more 25% and some more 10% fillers, so those are now available in the store. Still at 20% off, 4 full spots left in Disney. Sounds good, Adam. Thank you. Big J getting $20. There you go, Big J. That is now in your account. And Adam says to give these away to members. So, while you guys are getting your store credit, grabbing your spots with the 20% off for Disney, we do still have Star Wars up there also. I'm going to go ahead and pull this member list, and we'll do a member race for those other spots. Okay, let's go to our race screen. We will get our members put over here. Let's do, oh, I don't know. I guess a panda race because we haven't done one yet. I know Duck Dodgers is going to be super happy. But hey, we got to do a panda race at least once a day. So no matter what tier member you are, you do have a chance here. Single members get 1 spot. Double members get 2 spots. Triple members with 3. And home run member. Adam, I'm putting you in the race. If you win, I'll figure something else out. But I'm going to put you in this race here. Here we go. Pandas! Roll to the finish, pandas. Who's it gonna be? What, Adam? Pandas are the cucumber's enemy? Okay. That's an interesting line. And now I want to know which one it is. What in the world? I need to look up these songs now. That sounds so strange. What? Oh my goodness. Right, top 5, top 2 getting 25, top 4 getting 10%. Jeff and Keith, you guys are each getting a 25% fillers courtesy of Adam. And the next 3, JTS, Richard G, and Steve M. There you have it. Thank you, Adam. Mark's in the chat. How's it going, Mark? Good to see you. Is that really what it's called, Mark? Cucumbers? Oh my goodness. All right, Cucumbers by Mr. Liebel. I am going to have to listen to that. Oh my gosh. Pandas are the cucumbers' enemy. Is what in the world? That's hilarious. All right, let me get these orders going. I see a few of you put some orders in here. All right, Disney has 4 full spots, 1 25% filler, 10 10% fillers. Star Wars 7 full, 13 20% fillers, 13 10% fillers, and One Piece with 7 full and 12 25% fillers. I don't feel so bad now, Adam. I mean, I do still feel bad because it wasn't the box that I had, but hopefully in one of these, once we get those World Cup preferred boxes, if you still get dusted in those, I don't know what to say. I don't see how it could be possible, but I guess it could happen. Mark, you have $10 in store credit. Are you going to use it this time? Or are you going to gamble it all again? I know Logo Fractor comes out on Wednesday. Can't wait. Logo, logo, logo. I love that product. That is, I love Topps Chrome. Always got to open Topps Chrome baseball. But since they started coming out with Logo Fractor, that is my favorite product, is Logo Fractor baseball. I love that one so much, and it's always pretty good too. After your first time, you got and learned a lesson there, huh, Mark? So 4 full, 1 25, 7 10%. That is 20% off in the store right now for Disney. And then we also have Star Wars 7 full spots, 13 at 25% fillers, 13 10% fillers. that makes sense. I mean, everybody knows, like, we all know that you were the first one to 1,000. We will never forget that. Marco, first person to 1,000 points. Was it 1,500 even? Nice. How's it going, John? I know, I'm trying to remember who else it was. I know that you were first, but somebody was like, they went right after you did. And every time you gambled, then they gambled. And I don't remember who it was now. I'm trying to, I forgot. I've been trying to figure it out, like who was second, because I know they were pretty close too, but I cannot remember. I know Heath is ready for Star Wars. We are moving on both Disney and Star Wars. We are getting there. 25% off Disney right now in the store. And this is a Disney left side, so there are spots there. Let's say at 4 o'clock. So in 16 minutes at 4 o'clock, whatever is left for Disney, I'm going to take those spots and we're just going to run it. Because, yeah, we'll see what's there. But we are going to open Disney up today, whatever happens. I do have football. I do have, I mean, One Piece is already posted there. Star Wars is up. On Friday, I will have some World Cup. Guaranteed to be good World Cup, because every box that I have seen does indeed have numbered cards and or case hits. Those boxes have been crazy. And if they don't, if we don't have any hits on Friday with those World Cup, I will give everybody their spot back. Because that's how confident I am that these boxes will have hits in them. Mike getting a 98. There you go, Mike. Oh, those are some pretty nice cards, Ron. Now, were those, did you pay for a spot to get these? Or were these just like giveaway things that they did? You definitely, I mean, you got some nice stuff, that's for sure. How's it going, El Duck? Those were all free? That is crazy. Nice win there, Ron. Happy Monday, El Duck. Good to see you here. I know you got a spot in Disney. All of the Disney stuff right now is 25% off. We are going to run it at 4 o'clock, no matter what is sold and what's not sold. I'm just going to take the rest of the spots and we will go from there. You got some great things then. That's pretty awesome. Nice. All right, 10 minutes to go. Disney 4 full spots, 5 10% fillers. And then we have Star Wars 7 full, 13 20%, 13 10%. Has anyone heard if there's secrets to this year's Disney? Like last year, we all know that you had to open the Elsa or the Goofy pack? No, the Elsa or the Woody pack. Those were the ones with the hits. Anything like that this year? We do something crazy, guys. Guys and gals. I think we should do something crazy. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I know, right, Big J? What's happening? Well, so for 7 minutes in the store, Disney is 40% off right now, but there's no full spots. So you were gonna get in. There's no converting either. It's only fillers for Disney this break right here, 40% off in the store. This is going to be very entertaining, I think. We'll see. We've never done a filler only break. This is going to be our first one. We'll see how chaotic and how messy and whatever else it ends up being. But fun times, right? Seven at 25% off. You have 4 minutes. Oh, 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left for Disney. How's it going, DOS? 40% off in the store for 3 minutes left. Fillers only and no converting. I mean, I guess if you really want to convert, we can let you convert, but fillers only, suggested no converting. We'll just say that. You want to convert for a full spot? Sounds good. I know, Big J. I know. You got real life. That's okay. Do the real things first. How's it going, Josh? Good to see you. Seven 25% fillers. I mean, I can't tell you guys you can't convert. If you want to convert, just let me know. But last minute to get a 40% off Disney spots in the store. Less than a minute to go. And then we'll be ripping this box right here. Hey, Big J, you know what you could do with that tree, though? You could, like, smash it down and melt it, and then you can make your own cards out of the tree. I know that sounds like a lot of work, but maybe. All right, time is up. We are done. The discount is no more. All right, let's get all of these orders added up here. Gonna be crazy. Here we go. Lots and lots of fillers. Fall Card Bob jumping in early for us. But first, we are going to do our 10% fillers, then we'll do the 25, and then we'll run our spots. So for 10%, we got Eggs, Craig Mack, Tina O with 3 of them, Jeff DE, JTS, Richard G, Steve M, Adam S, picking up one of those spots that he gave away himself, Mark O with 3, Big J with 1, Keith W 4, and Mark O with 2 more right here. 2 of you are going to get in. Good luck. We are going to go a total of 13 times. Here we go. Tina, you won, Tina. You were asking if you were going to make it in or what happened here. Tina and JTS making it in. And Tina, you had spot number 3. Mark, oh, you had the next 2. If you did not make the 10%, I do apologize. $25 fillers. This is a list, guys. Jeff D.E., Duck Dodgers, Tony P., Richard D., Jeff D.E., Rassani O., Jeff D.E. again, Keith W., Jeff D.E., Bojarg, Big J, Mike M., Mark O., L. Duck with 4. L. Duck, if you want to convert, just let me know. Big J, Mike M., Mark O, Dwayne H, and then I got the bottom 6. I'm sorry, Mark. No converting, okay. I mean, I can't hold that on you, so I figured I'd give you a chance, but here we go. Big list. Top 7 names making it in. We are going 10 times. Good luck. I mean, this is kind of fun. Wildcard Bob did pick up his full spot a little earlier, but other than that, a full filler break. Here we go. Tony, Jeff DE, Big J, Mark O, L Duck, Dwayne H, and Keith W. Look at all of these single spots. I had 6 of them, guys, and I didn't even make it in. I had 6. What? That's crazy. Oh, look. Saving the best for last. The bottom 3 for, there you go. How crazy. Here we go. Good luck. Not bad for 40% off. This is what we have. Hey, that means we're going to hit something big, right? I mean, you can't disagree. We got to hit something big at this point in time. We got Ballcard Bob, Tina O, JTS, Tony P, Jeff DE, Big J, Marco, L Duck, Dwayne H, and Keith W. Everybody has a solo spot in this one. That means we need something huge. Good luck. First the names, then the numbers. And we are good to go. $13. Sounds good, Mark. Tony down to Tina. And 6 times. Looking for the 1 spot, of course. 4 down to 5. L Duck with the 0, Big J with the 1. Hey, Big J, we got you the number. Now we just need to find the big 101 card for you. What a change that would be after the stuff you've just been had going recently, right? Let's hit you that 101. Dwayne H with the 2, Mark O3, Tony P4, Tina O5, Keith W6, Jeff DE7, JTS8, and Ballcard Bob with the 9. You guys would like to trade? Feel free. Sounds good, Mark. I will do my best for you, Duck. That is actually, by the way, 400, not 390. 400. For some reason, it didn't save. $400 bounty, L Duck calling for the big one. Let's see what we can do. All right. Good luck. But look, they got smart and changed it up this year so that all of the packs are the same. So now you can't tell which ones have the hits. We will start right here. Just show us something crazy. Caterpillar. Alice, 75 years. That one's gonna go to the 5 spot, going to Tina. Matangi on the Prism Refractor, going to the 2. Gabriela Montez on the Refractor, going to the 3. Nani and Remy. 8, 1, and 7. I don't know if it's still out there, but at one point in time, the Remy, I think it was the Superfractor Auto, if there is such a thing, but there was a $100,000 bounty for one of the Remy cards. Gabriela Montez. Ed Holly. To the 5. Rapunzel. Geppetto. Atlas. And Minnie Mouse. 38661. Nemo. Lilo and Stitch, iconic moments. 187 out of 199 coming up. That's going to be Gonzo. This is going to go to the 5. 7, that is going to be Jeff DE. We got Genie on the Refractor, Cinderella, and Nemo. 9 and 8 on those. 3 on the Genie. No matter what, Gonzo was pretty much going to go to the 7 spot. There you go, Jeff. Disgust. Jerry Russo. Okay. Going to the 8th. I mean, if I'm being honest, I think I can see why Disney was not as popular this year. Dante, going to the 3. Nibbles, Maple Stick, Olaf, and March Hare. 5009. Exactly, Atom. What I mean, I know why it wasn't as popular this year. Alice. Dopey on the Future Star, going to the 5, because I don't know who some of these people are. Disgust to the 5. Captain B. McCrea. Fozzie Bear. And Cobra Bubbles. Alrighty then. 5, 4, 6, and 6. I mean, I watch Disney, my kids watch Disney, and I don't know who these people are. Looks like we got a pink Simba. Doc Hudson on the track, or hits the track. 370 out of 399. Yow. That one's gonna go to the 8. Yow, that's gonna be UL Duck. The Beast. Doug. And Star. Right, Adam? I know this. I honestly see why Disney was not very popular this year. What? Like, why? Why did they do this? 2, 6, 6, and 4. Oh, she tried to finish the set, Doss? Nice. Cards are stuck. Jim Hawkins. Megavolt. Darkwing Duck. Where did Duck Dodgers go? That's gonna go to the 8. Guido to the 3. Alice on the Refractor. Going to the 5. Mater and Louie. 2, 1, and 1. So, Duck Dodgers versus Darkwing Duck. At least give us something here. Agent P. I don't know who that is. Stars. To the 3 spots. Mirabelle. Elliot. Tex Dinoco. And Huey. 7, 5, 5, 9, and 9. Emperor Kuzco. Alex Russo. Wow, 9 out of 15 going to Ball Card Bob. And get you the number even. It is right there. 9 out of 15. Pocahontas. I think that's a big card, but I don't know. There you go, a Ball Card Bob. Alex Russo to the 4. I know, right, Adam? Simba on the Refractor going to the 2. Matangi and Mayor Jerry. Who knows? Who knows? All right, so that's a 1-touch. Pocahontas is a 1-touch. Let's put it in. Because we have yellow ones, we'll put it in the yellow. Yellow 1-touch. There you go, Bob. Bob's funny, Elduck. I like it. 7, 2, and 2. All right, 3 more packs. Hey, at least we got a one touch. King George. Looks like the sketch of Alice to the 8. Disney ink and paints. Kevin. And Kevin again. So the 7. Guido and Dante. 1, 7, 3, and 3. Maui? That's a creepy looking Alice to the 8 spots. Jim Hawkins refractor going to the 2. Copper, Eve, and Gaston. 1, 6, 6, and 7. And our last pack. I hope there's some crazy magic in here. Ryan Evans. No idea who that is. Smitty. How about a 67 out of 101 going to Jeff? Hannah Montana. I mean, what is that? A cow print? Is that an animal print right there? I feel like that might be an animal print. That's a Dalmatian print, maybe? Yeah, because it's out of 101. 101! Jeff! That's an animal print. Animal print. $100 bounty, Jeff. To the 8 for the Smitty, Pocahontas, Emil, and Lilo. It's also a $75 card. So it's a $75 card plus a $100 card. There you go, Jeff. That's another one touch. What? One touch? I mean, I don't think we have any Dalmatian one touches. Just have to put it in the white one touch. I mean, that is a pretty cool looking card, though. Not gonna lie. Two one touches out of Disney. Crazy. Animal print bounty. Oh, I could. Just put some dots on there. That's a good idea, Keith. 5, 7, 9, and 9. All right, quick recap. 0, 7 with the Gonzo. Pocahontas out of 15. And Hannah Montana out of 101. The animal print. I bet you guys didn't think we'd hit an animal print out of Disney, because I sure did not. But that bounty is going to go back to $20. Everybody in this is going to be in a race to get $10 in store credits. Or maybe not. Try this one more time. There we go. All right, winner will get $10 in store credits. Dwayne, you got a couple base cards, but you didn't get any of the like numbered stuff or anything like that. So not anything crazy, that's for sure. There you go, Keith. $10 store credit. And like Booney said, let's get Star Wars going. Who needs a car? You can have Star Wars, aka a rocket ship. You might as well win with a rocket. I know Cheesecake wanted a spot. I haven't seen him yet today. Jimbo might want a spot. I know there's a few people out there, but I just haven't seen him yet in the chat. So who knows? Keith, Keith. That is now in your account, Keith. Hey, I mean, if we got 2 one-touches out of Disney, we should get like 6 one-touches out of Star Wars, right? I am gonna give away 3 20% fillers. I know Adam already gave some spots to members, but members do have another chance here. Instead of doing a full spot. 1, 2, 3. All right, chat. You guys all had your chance to enter with the raffle giveaway. I thought a whole lot more of you entered than this, but I guess 13 users. So only 13 people are entered with the raffle giveaway. 6 of you, I mean, you have pretty close to 50% odds here. Here, let me, why isn't it taking people? Try this one more time. There we go. Tell you what, I feel like this list is incorrect, so I'm gonna say let's go here. We'll reset. Just type in TY Adam exclamation, something quick. These are the 6 spots from Adam. I feel like a whole lot more of you entered than 13, but type that in. These are for 10% fillers, courtesy of Adam. Mondo, what's going on, Mondo? Good to see ya. Andrew, how are you? Andrew's here. Hey, Andrew, we need you to win some of those duels against Nightbot, because Nightbot keeps stealing money. Stealing everybody's credits. I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I was thinking I was gonna delete some of the people who entered the raffle and are on this list, but we're just gonna run it. If you entered both, you get an entry in both. If you entered one way and not the other, then you get one of the entries and not the other one. But 6 of you will get a 10% filler, courtesy of Adam. Do you want in on this race, Adam? It's your giveaway. I mean, if you win a spot, you could keep it too. All right, 35 names on the list. We got 2 minutes. No thanks, says Adam. All right. There we go. 34 names on the list. 2 minutes up here. Now this is some people's favorite music, because it just sounds like buzzing. Thank you, Adam. Top 6 are each getting in. Seems like there was a lot of car shows, Chuck, because we were driving through when we were traveling, and a couple towns we went through, well, actually one we saw on one of the coffee shops we stopped at. It was just posted up there like, hey, car show today. The other place we were driving through, all of the cars were leaving a parking lot, and then on I-5, we just saw a bunch of Aston Martin. I was like, wait, what is going on? There's all kinds of car stuff just happening this weekend. Who's it gonna be? Mike, you got one of those 6 names. Mike, Clinton, Keith, Meatball, Sardu, and Easy Company. All right, there we go. Seven full 10 20% fillers, 12 10% fillers in Star Wars. We do actually need to do our member race though, so we're gonna do one more. This one is gonna be a spaceship race because Star Wars. The chainsaws. Not a fan, Doss? All right, we are gonna do spaceships here. 3 member spots on the line. Maybe. Single. Double. Triple members getting 3. And Adamas getting 4 with the home run member. There you go. 2 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good luck. Top 3 names are each going to get one of these member spots. Sounds good, Big J. Nice, Mondo. Emma, are you still in here, Emma? Or are you walking your dog? Probably walking the dog. But Emma, you get one of those spots. Philip G getting another one. And Ryan D getting the third one. Congratulations, member. Seven full, 10, 20% fillers, 12, 10% fillers. You know, we don't have an $8,800 bounty like Hitman's group does. But we did pull a $100 animal print bounty card. So congratulations, Jeff, on that one. How many weeks till May is the backup quarterback? Backup Hall of Fame to Tom Brady quarterback? Probably, like, we've got close to 250, 300 weeks, maybe. We got a while to go, Duck. So, yeah, he will make it there, but we've got some time. So, hold your horses. Don't do anything crazy. But you've got plenty of time to plan for it. No, I can't wait. 3 weeks. 3 weeks, and Wednesday we got the Patriots versus the Seahawks. I don't think the Patriots will be blown out anything like they were in the Super Bowl. Having a healthy offensive line, that's going to be huge. Drake May having a #1 receiver to throw to, that'll make a big difference. And then Seattle losing a lot of the players they had, that'll help too. So, I don't know. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think the Patriots should win this one, as long as things stay healthy. I know, right, Mondo? 400? Actually, it's 410 because we did not hit it in the last one, so it is up to $410. But yeah, that's a pretty decent size. That'll get you in a few breaks. You could get 4 spots in Star Wars pretty much. No Patriots predictions allowed. Come on, Duck. Yeah, I gotta say, Adam, I was a little surprised that was who the Patriots went after, because they had a lot of choices and opportunity. So I'm gonna be on the AJ Brown boat for now because I kind of have to. But was he my #1 go-to? Not really. Not for the people that they had available. So maybe something changed. Maybe he just needed better coaching, or I have no idea. But right now, I gotta be on the AJ Brown boat too, because that's who we have. So I hope he comes through. I hope he works out, but I just hope we can avoid drama. That's the big thing. Sometime. I don't know if this is Lamar's year, though, because the Ravens' defense is terrible now. They still have a good offense, but their defense is so bad. They've got certain spots of their defense that are pretty good, but they have so many holes. It's going to be hard for the Ravens to win. Antonio Brown? Right, Doss? Yeah. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of AJ Brown, but if they can make it through a season and avoid drama, I think things will be good. I just don't know. We'll have to see. I just hope, yeah, same Duck, and I hope there's a lot of competitive games. No matter who's playing, I hope there's no crazy blowouts, but I hope every season, I don't know, as cool as it would be to see an undefeated season, I just want to see a lot of close games. Even if somebody is undefeated, like winning by a touchdown or one score, even maybe 10 points. But I just want it to be really close. And especially when we get to the playoffs. I know it was the Patriots, but it was a very boring Super Bowl. I'm just kind of throwing it out there. It's kind of what I expected to happen. The Seahawks were a phenomenal team last season, and that's kind of what I expected to happen. So, especially for the Super Bowl this year, whatever happens, I just hope that we can see a close game. That's the big thing I want. I'll stay on for a couple minutes here. Otherwise we will hold these till Friday. We'll probably run them then. I'm assuming a lot of it has to do with how big Hitman's bounty is, and probably a lot of people saving money trying to get that one, which I don't blame them. I don't have an $8,800 bounty, but if I did, I'm sure we would have a lot of people jumping in here. You guys realize, so for this bounty, and each time, the last time we hit the bounty was back in May. Very, very crazy. I have not tried for it, Duck. I would love to. I mean, I look at the prices though, and I love the Hitman crew, but I just have to try to get lucky. I've gotten a few fillers and they haven't hit. So in the long run, no, I haven't tried for the bounty, but also yes, I have. I just haven't made it into any of the breaks because the fillers didn't hit. So, well, too bad for me. I can't afford the full spots. They're a little expensive for me. No worries, Ron. I understand. I mean, hey, you had some crazy stuff happen. Big J had some crazy stuff happen. Like, real life's more important. So, you know, y'all gotta focus on real life first. I'm here to have fun. We may not run this Star Wars break today, but I had fun hanging out with all of you. So we can only do what we can, and that's perfectly fine. I'm just happy to hear that Big J and everyone around him are all safe, that the tree branch did not fall on him or his house. Tiny bit of damage to the truck, but hey, can't complain, right? And then Ron, I'm sorry your car kind of, well, essentially probably disappeared at this point in time, huh? But, you know, you need a car, so get that taken care of. Don't worry, Ron. You're already a member. I appreciate you being a member. Maybe we'll get you a full spot with the member spot. I don't know. I just like hanging out with you. I had fun chatting today. We talked about the cars, we talked about baseball, we talked about football season. Like, yeah. Thanks, Doug. I appreciate that. Hey, not every Patriots fan can say the same thing, right? No, I like hanging out with all of you. You guys, you're all fun. So I can't complain when I get to do something like this. If you guys do have any questions or thoughts or anything else, though, feel free to email me. Friday will be fun. I will leave Star Wars up there, and I'll leave One Piece up there, but there is going to be... I'm trying to decide if I want to do a bracket break for World Cup, or if I just want to put it in as a regular break. I haven't decided. I mean, do you guys have a preference? So if we did a World Cup preferred boxes, which are absolutely amazing, bracket break series, or do you want individual breaks? You're just in the chat hanging out, let me know real quick. Or do you not want any? Because we could also not have any. I'm gonna be opening some though, that's for sure. Those boxes are crazy good. Sounds good, Adam. I will do my best. Any World Cup. All right. I will see if I can get a few more boxes. If I can get a few more, I think we'll have enough for a small version of bracket breaks. But I won't have enough to do like the 8th first round and then move forward. I might have enough to start with 4, but those are not easy boxes to get right now either. There's only a few of them. And a lot of places selling them. Some places are selling them for $250. That would be AKA Best Buy. Don't buy them from Best Buy because they're not $250 boxes. They might be worth it. I'll tell you that. They might be worth it, but don't buy them from Best Buy because you can get better deals for sure. All right, I see some World Cup. I'll see if I can get boxes. If I can get a few more, we'll do a bracket break. If I can't get a few more, we will just run it. We'll just do some individual breaks. Give your fillers to Ron B. Thank you, Adam. Oh, there you go, Ron. Adam giving those spots to Ron. There you go. Coming in clutch. Let's see. Let's do, I guess for today, we will copy all of our fillers over and we'll do our last race. Adam, 6 p.m. is the normal time that my drivers get here. But if I'm waiting for stuff, like some days they come at 10 in the morning. So I've had people between 10 a.m. for a delivery day. I mean, crazy season. I think I've even had UPS It was dark out. It was 8:30 at night, and they dropped off a package. I did not know that UPS was working at 8:30 p.m., but that was when they dropped off the package, which is not FedEx. So that is a little different, but FedEx is usually on time when they deliver stuff. Let's go to our race room. We have some mist fillers to run for today. Actually, we have a lot of mist fillers to run for today. Because Disney was all fillers. I'm going to put my name in here. And if that happens, I'm going to add $10 store credit to the bounty. Here we go. No, yours is Snail Express, Duck. I can't give you that good of service. 5:30 a.m., Rosani? Holy cow. Thankfully, this hasn't happened in a long time, and I'm hoping my phone is not listening. But I had somebody from the East Coast call me one time at 4 a.m. West Coast time to see if I wanted to do a travel therapy job. I was like, I'm trying to sleep and I have to go to work. It is 4 a.m. Leave me alone. I mean, normally, yes. Normally, I'm good with it, Duck. When I make my doctor's appointments or try to do anything, I try to get things done in the morning, but not 4 a.m. in the morning. That's a little early. Especially if somebody on the East Coast is asking me if I want to go do travel therapy. Like, nope, I sure don't. Definitely not at 4 either. I'm not going there. Oh, I need to go look up that song. Something Cucumbers by Mr. Weevil. Richard G. Congratulations. You are going to get yourself $10 store credit. You've been a member for a long time, too. Giving away some stuff to the members. Like I said, if you have any questions, thoughts, things you want to see, go ahead and email me, send a message. Let me know what you guys want to do. Otherwise, we'll leave these up until Friday, and then we'll do some World Cup, and we will definitely have some hits in this. So, until then, you all have a fantastic week, a great night. Let's see who's going to hit that bounty and Hitmans. And we will see you